Hello students, good morning. As we already discussed the previous class, autotrophic mode of nutrition, that the organisms make their own food themselves and synthesized are called as a autotrophic mode of nutrition. For example, plants and some bacteria. While in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, the organisms cannot prepare their own food themselves and synthesized. They are depending on other organisms are called as a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now in this session, we are mainly focused on heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Hetero means another, trophic means nutrition. The term heterotrophic means depending on other organisms for their food. The kind of the food taken differ from organisms to organisms, and there are difference between the digestive system of the all organisms, and still there are some basic steps which are followed by digestion, absorption and excretion of the food. In some organisms, digest the food outside of the body. These organisms break down the food outside of the body, then it absorbs. This type of nutrition is called as a saprophytic nutrition. For example, fungus like mushrooms, yeast and bread mold. In some other animals, digest the food inside of the body. For example, lion, lizard, elephant, even us. I already told to you, the kind of the food differ from organism to organisms. There are difference between the digestive system of all the organisms, which are studied the different digestive systems. The organisms are divided into two types, unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms, for example, amoeba, paramecium and euglena. The unicellular organisms have only one cell and perform all the functions of the cell. And the multicellular organisms, they have more than one cell or multicells. They perform the cell functions. Now we are going to see about the heterotrophic nutrition in unicellular organisms. For example, amoeba. Amoeba is filled with a jelly-like substance is called cytoplasm. It has a temporary finger-like structures or extensions are called as a pseudopodia. These pseudopodia help the amoeba for locomotion and capture the prey. Whenever amoeba found the food or food particle, these extensions are fused over the food particle and form a food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, the food is break down. The complex substances are converted into simple ones and then absorb the cytoplasm by the process of diffusion. The remaining food, the undigested food, are moved into the surface of the cell and thrown out of the cell. We can see another example of a heterotrophic nutrition in unicellular organisms, paramecium. The paramecium has a different shape. There are some tiny like structures are called as a cilia. These cilia help the food particles move into the inside of the paramecium cell at a particular spot. It forms as a food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, the food is digested. The complex compounds are converted into simple ones. The remaining, the waste material throughout of the paramecium cell. In this way, the heterotrophic nutrition in unicellular organisms. We already saw how the unicellular organisms obtain their food. Have you understood? In this lesson, we will learn about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition in unicellular organisms. Thank you.